I mean, you know, we can't really do without mentioning the band that you're playing now, the band that we all, the band that we all look up to, the band that we all love so much. The subs of like, you know, how the hell have they lasted 40 years? They've come through so much, and of course you just released the final album.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's been good and bad, you know, thin and thick, and when I came back to play, well, Nicky, Gary and I left the band simultaneously in '83, and then we got together, and I was playing with Iggy and did the Killing Time album, and we really enjoyed working together. So then Nicky phoned me up and said, look, why don't we do a reunion album here in San Francisco? So we did Quintessentials and Riot, and I think those are really good albums too.
And Riot was brilliant, too.
And then I had a neurological illness that took me out of the game for 2 years. And then Charlie phoned me and said, look, we're doing this American tour. Are you fit enough to give it a go? And I said, yes, even though I wasn't sure, because I just wanted to get back in it. And that was great, really enjoyed it, and then that got me, you know, excited about playing live again. And over the years I've gone back to playing with the subs more and more, and really it's been, up until Jet leaving recently, it's been pretty much you know, a fixed lineup, which has been great. You know, we've done 4, I think, reasonable albums. And you know, it's been great, and I still enjoy it. I still love it. I look at Charlie sometimes and I say, "Fucking hell, what are we doing here? You know, after all these years, what are we doing here, mate?" You know, and
it's remarkable that he is still doing it. But you mentioned the just to bring a bit of humour into this. You mentioned about, you know, the illnesses that you had and stuff like that. And that's where I come into the picture. I actually stood in for a couple of tours for Alvin. You must have thought that was the end of your career once I joined the band.
Well, I wouldn't say that myself, but
I do have to say, actually, what grew out of that was such a wonderful, wonderful friendship, and I cherish this man's friendship immensely. So, before we wrap this up, there's one thing the story I want you to tell, because you had me howling last year when you were telling this story. There's no sex, drugs or rock and roll involved, it's just a funny story. Tell me about the time that you put the Misfits up.
Well, that was after Rebellion, about 2 years ago. So, yeah, I've known the Misfits for a lot of years and good friends with Jerry and Des. And anyway, they were playing here about 2 years ago. And I went on their tour bus and to say hello to them, and, you know, we were all chatting and all that. And I just casually said to Jerry, well, if you're ever, you know, coming down to southwest France, where I live, pop in, you know, and say hi or whatever. And he's like, yeah, man, yeah, that'd be great. So I was like, oh, okay. So I played the show with the subs, stay the next day, then go back home the next day. Get home, I put on the message machine. And it's like, Jerry going, hey Alvin, we're on our way down, we're coming, buddy. Hey, we're all coming to see you, it's going to be great. I'm like, what the fuck? And then another message, hey, it's Jerry, where are you, Alvin? Hey, careful what you wish for, we're on our way. I'm like, fuck, he's serious. So, another message, hey, we're getting a bit worried, Alvin, are you going to be there? So anyway, I phoned back and I said, no, I've only just got back. And they said, oh, we're like 4 hours away. Oh, fuck, okay. And I'm still thinking my invite is for Jerry and Des and Eric, the drummer. I live in this small town in southwest France. How they got this fucking tour bus, this nightliner in the place, I never know. So I'm sitting out in the garden with the mate having a drink, and suddenly this fucking tour liner like turns up outside the house, and 11 people get out to stay at my place, right? And I, what? And, hey Alvin, it's Jay, we made it. Where's dinner? What? So me and this mate jump in the car and we go to the supermarket and I just buy a load of stuff and we just knocked up a spaghetti or something for him. But it was great, you know. It was really nice, and I put up about half the band, the other half, the crew and whatever stayed on the bus. But we drank. They raped my wine store. They absolutely raped it. I mean, there was nothing left. So I was really hungover, like the next morning, and I can hear all of this like joyous noise in the garden. And I look out my window, and they're playing American football, the bastards. And I shut the fuck up. And what's worse, there's this really loud music blasting out of my lounge. So I go down, and they've turned it into a gym, right? They're all in there working out. You're kidding me. I was like, yeah, this is on your album, Alvin, do you like it? And I'm like, fucking madman. So that was my Misfits visit story.
But they did take you out to dinner to say thank you, didn't they?
Sorry?
Didn't you say they took you out to dinner to say thank you?
To the cheapest place they could find. It was like 12 euros for 3 courses and all the wine you could drink. Yeah. Well, that's why they're called the Misfits, I guess, aren't they?
Be careful who you invite to your house.
Exactly.
And I'd like to point out that you actually did invite me once as well. I think we'll end it on that one. It's like, I love funny stories to end my interviews with, and I've laughed at that for the last 12 months. Please, everybody, give it up, the one, only, Alvin Gibbs. Cheers. I'll be around at 10 past 10 to interview Big Manitoba. See you later.